Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Even though most of the time you guys see me on camera, I'm either teaching you guys about this strategy, teaching you guys about support and resistance, the Fibonacci, trading Forex, trading the news and all of that. But today is a little bit, we're doing something a little bit different because as you guys know, this is Christmas and I'm actually on a travel tour with my family. All right, so you see I have my key sister-in-law here. This is the sister to my wife, and today we're just going to be doing like a very casual video where I'm going to be maybe asking her what she knows about Forex. Well, because anytime even sometimes when she visits us and see me, I talk about the same topic every day. She sees me most of the time when I'm shooting the videos, most of the times when I'm teaching you guys the strategy. So most of the time she used to be very fascinated. She asks most of the questions. What do you do? How do these people even, are they picking up the topic? So we're just going to be doing a very casual video today where I'm going to be asking her what she thinks about Forex trading. If I have to give her maybe $1,000 today, where is she going to invest it and stuff like that. So it's a very casual video and I hope you guys enjoy it. So as I said, you guys already know me. I don't need to be repeating myself, but this is my key sister-in-law and she's our special guest in the channel today. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. So I'm just going to give her a couple of minutes just to tell us a little bit about herself, who she is, so that we can get into the video.
Hi everybody, so my name is Billie Jean. I am the sister-in-law to Godlove through my sister, yes, which I love the unity, everything. So about me, I'm still very young. I'm 19 years old, turning 20 in a few days. And what else?
Hey guys, she's already a CEO now to a company, so she's already a CEO. So I'm using this opportunity I'm going to leave a link to her Instagram, her business Instagram, because she's already a CEO to her own company. You can see how her lashes are very, 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 very cute. She's a CEO. She's having her own lash company, so she can do these lashes and all those. At least you guys know most of those things. So I'm going to leave a link to her business Instagram page below. So if you are somewhere in South Africa, somewhere in Joburg, anywhere in South Africa, you can always check her out. She's having her own place. She's having her own shop where she does most of those things, and she's very perfect. Anytime you see my wife having any of those things, it is done by her sister, all right? It is done by her sister, so she's very, very perfect. And I'm going to use this opportunity to maybe introduce you guys to also, you guys should know that I'm also speaking to another business tycoon. So business run in the family, right? Business run in the family. So I'm going to leave a link to her Instagram, to her business Instagram page below so that you guys can always check it out. And if you're anytime in South Africa, you can always give a shout out or even just come for a meetup or to come and try any of her services. So
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let me just for almost about 4 years now, at least since from the first day, most of you guys knew me. You guys knew me like, okay, but maybe by that time you were not even aware of Forex trading. You just thought this Forex, but you knew me like somebody who was trading Forex.
Yeah.
You knew me like somebody who was trading Forex. By that time I had no YouTube channel or anything. I've been a private trader the whole of my life. It's just recently about 5 months that I started YouTube, even though we are already almost on 18,000 subscribers and above, but this is totally crazy. We'll come into that after. But I just started YouTube just about a couple of months ago. So, but from the first day, most of them they knew me like a Forex trader. So what do you even understand about Forex trading? Just simple things about Forex trading. How do people make money in Forex? How do I make money in Forex trading and stuff like that?
Well, so I'm not really all clued up in Forex. Never been, one to do much research. I have, when my sister was interested in, like years back,
yeah.
I tried, I was like, I can't. But okay, from my understanding, it's a lot about trading, basically.
Good, perfect.
How can I put it? Trading,
but now in terms of currencies.
Yes, in terms of different currencies around the world. So your main concerns are if the South African rand is good at this point or not, and then you just have to obviously keep your trades open for longer and etc. to obviously get good money or stuff like that. I'm not really sure.
You're on good track.
how do you trade? So you basically don't you open trades, and is it like, I just know it's like a lot of graphs and whatnot, right?
Yeah, there are graphs involved. That's true.
Graphs. What else?
But anyway, the most important thing, what you said, which it encompasses like everything in forex trading, is the trading aspect. Forex trading is trading like any other business. But now, if we were actually talking about stock trading in stocks, you buy and sell shares or stocks of different companies. But now we are in forex trading, all right? But now we are in forex trading, so you buy and sell different currencies. The most important thing is you already have an idea. This is all about trading. But now I'm talking about forex trading. We buy and sell different currencies. All right, and it sounds a little bit very crazy when you tell somebody I buy and sell different currencies, but it's not as crazy as it sounds, because online, with the advent of the internet and technology, it is very, very easy. What you need is just a broker. The broker is actually going to be the one to provide you those quotes. All right, so it's like a software where you go on that software to make your decision to buy or to sell. So your broker will provide you most of those things. All right. So that is just an intro. And how do we make money in forex trading, or how do I make money in forex trading? For example, if by the time we were traveling, we are actually, even you guys already know, I'm actually shooting this video maybe somewhere else, because we are actually on a travel tour now with my family. So, like for example, let's just say we are traveling from, let me just use South Africa to the United States, right? Yeah. From South Africa, we're going to change the South African rand to the United States dollar. Good. If we get to US, and by the time we get to US, we use that money. We're going to be using the United States dollar. Yes. If by the time we finish in US, our journey in the United States, or our adventure or our tour or our travel in the United States is finished, and we are coming back to South Africa, if there's still any money with us there, we're going to be able to change that money back to the rand. And by that time we are changing the money back to the rand, if the rate between the United States dollar and the South African rand has increased, it means if we change the same money we're having in the United States back to the rand, we're going to be having more rands. You see, so let's just assume we changed 10,000 rand. By that time, let's just assume we didn't use anything in the United States and want to change it back to the rand. We want to change it back from the dollar to the rand. It's going to be more than 10,000. Maybe we're going to be having 11,000, 12,000. So it is that differential between the original amount and the actual amount you have, which is my profit, which is going to actually be my profit. So it sounds a little bit like you're going to be able to actually do that physically, but with Forex, you do everything online. There's actually a software where you see where you can buy, you see where you can sell, and you also withdraw your profit through your broker. And so that is just the idea about Forex trading. And I'm glad, because from the way you responded, it means most of the time when she used to come to the office and she hears me saying these things over and over, it means she used to grab most of those things. So that's a good start. That is just that about Forex trading. And I like your definition about Forex trading, because you have an idea about it. It's all about trading. It's all about buying and selling currencies online and stuff like that. So maybe in the future, when I actually open an account for you, at least you already know how.
I'll know a little bit
about trading. Mm-hmm. Good. So another question is, okay, if I wanted to ask, how do you think I make money in Forex trading? I've already answered that one indirectly. You see, I've already answered that one indirectly. Like when we buy and sell, if the rate goes up, we make money through the differential in prices. All right. So that question, I've already answered that question indirectly. So I won't be asking again. Now, okay, if I have to give you like $1,000, right? Like $1,000 should be like 15,000 rand. So if I have to give you, let's talk in terms of when I'm talking about Forex, I like talking in terms of the dollar, because the dollar is the universal currency. It is a universal currency. So if I have to give you like $1,000, what are some of the investments? I know you already have a business. She already have a business. I told you guys, I'm going to leave the link to her company, to her the eyelashes. So at least the female, they know most of those things, but she's a pro when it comes to that. You can even see how her eyelashes and everything, you can see how perfect it is. That is how professional she is when it comes to most of those things. Perfect. Now, if I have to give you like $1,000, What are some of the investors? How can you invest? Because any person close to me, you guys already know me. Any person close to me, you need to be able to talk business. You need to be able to do business. You need to be able to breed business. We are from business family, and everything is about business. That's why she's here. She's already owning businesses, and she's already running a business. So if I have to give you $1,000 now, what are some of the investments you can do? At least some of my subscribers, they can actually say like, okay, if somebody have to give me that $1,000, this is the same thing I can do. This is the same thing I can do. So what are some of the investments you can do?
Okay, to be honest, considering the fact that I already have a business, I would put some towards my business. I'd have options, right? To either put towards my business, or what I most of the times do is come to you and my sister for advice, right? You giving me the $1,000, but I'd still come back to you guys for advice on, okay, I've got this money now. Is it best for me to do this here for my business, or to give it back to you, or not to give it back to you, or like for you guys to tell me or to help me, give me some light of
some opportunities.
Yes, of a better way I can invest it in. For example, you could be like, okay, here's this $1,000. Since I do trading, I could put it in, I don't know, my account, your account, and
try to trade it
and make better money. Obviously,
and sorry for cutting you. There's still even something your sister or my wife is already doing, which is cryptocurrency. That one she just buys and hold. The one at least you see her even checking it sometimes.
Yes,
she just buy those Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, and all of that.
So I'm not too familiar with those. Those are like the more modern ones, right?
Yeah, the more advanced.
Yes. So I'm not familiar with those, right? And now that you guys are introducing me to that, I could be like, okay, why don't I just put it
here for it to appreciate.
Exactly. So you see.
Perfect. So, okay, if I have to bring out some points I picked from her idea of investing $1,000, it's the same lessons we all can learn. The first lesson she pointed out is expansion. Business expansion is the highest thing. There is nobody, even if we are talking about Amazon, or we are talking about Facebook, or we are talking about even Google, the Google we are using, there is no way they just started to be what they are today. They started from something very small. But what got them to where they are today is business expansion. All right? So it's just like when you are starting a business, the highest thing you need is not even capital. The highest thing you need is the idea. If you have a very good idea and you initiate that idea, it's like you press the start button. The highest thing that will get you to where you want to be today is business expansion. So you need to learn now on different business expansion strategies. And one of our business expansion strategy is now capital investment. All right, capital investment. So she's going to pump in now more capital. And now, if she is pumping in more capital now, she already knows what she's doing. She already knows the instrument she needs. Even if she wants to open another branch of her business, she already knows the kind of customers which she's going to save, the kind of environment, the enabling factors that will enable that particular business to succeed. So business expansion, you can see she's already having a lot of good plans when it comes to expanding her business. So don't be surprised, maybe a year to come or 2 years to come, you come maybe in South Africa and you already see her company or her business having 4 or 5 branches, because this is a very good start of business expansion. So that is a very good start. The next point she pointed out is now asking for advice on how, even though I'm going to be the one to maybe give her the money, like, okay, take this 1,000, invest it in whatsoever you want. She has that courtesy. She has that courtesy to be able to acknowledge that I've had experience in business more than more than the experience she's having. So obviously she can still come back to us to ask like, okay, since you've been in this field like for the rest of your life, what can I do? What are one of the best opportunities where I can invest this money and stuff like that? And one of the highest things I can see, I can just say, okay, invest 50% of this money into cryptocurrency. You see, maybe open an account with Binance or Coinbase, and you just choose your favorite. I'm going to show you strategies on how to do analysis to know which cryptocurrencies is going to be appreciating. You see, so I'm going to also teach you that to say, okay, these are the strategies you can use to look for cryptocurrency that can actually appreciate, and you just put maybe 50% of that money into cryptocurrency and appreciate. So those are just different ideas, but she wouldn't know that unless she asks. All right, so you shouldn't be shy. You should never be shy, even for once, to ask for help. Where I am today, most of the knowledge I know, or most of the things I know, I ask people who have been in that same position. If I want to be in a higher position, I like to talk to people who have already been in that same position. So asking me who is already in that particular field, I'm going to be in a better place to say, okay, put this 500 here, put this 500 here. Then as time goes on, you're going to be adding more capital and stuff like that. So asking for help, asking for advice is very, very important. Then also choosing who to ask for help and to ask for advice is something also very, very important. So her idea of investing in $1,000 is very, very inspiring. It's very, very inspiring. And if it's something that tomorrow, if I want to give her even $10,000 to invest, I'm going to be giving it with a very happy mind, because I know that this person is going to know what she's doing. So that is what I always ask, even my sister, my brother, any person I want to like invest, because most of the time I'm like an angel investor. So if I want to invest in any idea you have, those are the questions I always ask to see if you even know what you are doing. Yeah. So that is something very, very important. Business expansion, asking for advice, and also knowing other avenues of businesses to invest is something very, 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 very important. Okay, so with that being said, I think the last two questions I have, I'm not going to be taking much of your time, guys. I know this is Christmas. You want to be spending time with your family and stuff like that, so I won't be taking much of your time. So the last two questions I have, the last two questions I have, let me just ask this one, like, okay, most of the time, even when she visits, she sees me all the time. I'm in the office. If I'm not either shooting a video, I'm trading. If I'm not trading, I'm either working on my affiliate websites and doing most of these things. So let me just ask another person, right? Let me know what she thinks about when she sees me most of the times on this computer with these screens and stuff. Let me just hear her idea on what she thinks about most of these things, the time I invest into most of those things, or the return on investment and everything.
So we can just start with, you're hardly seen around the house. It's always the office. He's always in the office. Most of the time he's always in the office, but don't forget, he does make time for us, for family, everything he does make, for sure. But he knows how to manage his time, right? He's in the office all the time, trading, doing websites, all the stuff he's busy doing, right? I might not know all of it, but there's always something new to. His mind is always on gripping a lot of new stuff, basically. Yes, basically. So you are very focused in your department, your working department. You're not disturbed easily. I think it takes a lot of your time, right? Like it takes a lot of your focus. That's what I meant to say. It takes a lot of your focus, which is good, because if it takes a lot of your focus, then it means obviously it's doing you well.
Yeah.
So it's giving back to you. If it's giving back to you, you have to give in. So basically, yes, you are very focused, hardly disturbed. We respect when you're in the office. We don't disturb you. We make a lot of noise. We try our best to respect that, because we know that you need it. So, yeah, I think it requires a lot of your focus, which you do give.
Perfect. If somebody can summarize me in 30 seconds, she's done just that. All right, she's done just that, because when it comes to me, what I do sometimes, I need it requires a lot of time. All right, guys, even sometimes if I come on my channel and you guys see most of this money, sometimes most of these cars, or even seeing me even spending time as I use maximum amount of time I have, I invest it on my business, on my trading. So that is why they already know. what I do require a lot of time, research, and even shooting videos on my channel, it requires a lot of time to do the research, to put all my ideas from 6 years of trading together and to come out with most of those things. So the most important thing is them as a family, they already know that. When I'm in the office and I'm very serious, they already know very well, okay, this guy doesn't need to be distracted, because if he is distracted, most of the thing that he's doing is going to be doing repetition over and over. So they already understand that as a family, which I appreciate a lot, because it gives me a lot of time to focus on my work. And when I have the time now, obviously I always schedule time for my family. That is why you can see this is Christmas. We are not even home. We are traveling around. We are touring around. That is time I'm spending with my family. So I'm glad they already know that. So it's a win-win situation. They give me time to work, and in turn, I provide what the family needs, and I also provide time for my family. So I like the summary. And if I just have to ask just one question, you've also noticed that recently, for the past 5 months, we started, the fact that we're even doing this is because we're having a channel, right? So the fact that we're doing this is because we're having a channel. So for the past 5 months, at least when you came to my office, I think for the last 5 months, you saw some cameras, some big lights. So you thought I was crazy.
Wow.
So obviously you came to my office at that time. You saw these big umbrellas, these big lights, the Canon M50, the Apple machine to it. So many people thought I was crazy at that time, but that is why they say they will always think you are crazy unless they are able to see your vision. So people will always think you are crazy unless they are able to see your vision.
It's just about you not to get put off.
Not to get put off or get discouraged. That is true. So we started this channel just about 5 months ago. The first video, if you check the first video I loaded on this channel, was just about 5 months ago. And we are already above 18,000 subscribers.
Which is big.
Which is very, very big. If you have to do research, right? If you have to do research, the average person on YouTube needs 22 months to get the first 1,000 subscribers. 22 months. If you have to do research, that is almost like 2 years to get the first 1,000 subscribers. But I uploaded the first video on this channel, and within 2 weeks, I was already above 1,000 subscribers. After 1 month, I was already monetized. It takes people sometimes 4 years to get monetized. And today, in short, guys, I don't even want to. So I want to just hear an idea on what she thinks about the growth, the time invested into the channel, the knowledge which is being passed into the channel, and what she even thinks about you guys as my subscribers.
The channel is really, 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 really great. It's been growing quite fast, which I'm so proud. I'm here because I wanted to grow even more. I'm here to support you because I've seen the amount of growth that has been happening within the channel and everything, which is great, so great. So all the knowledge you share with the people, right, is obviously good knowledge, and it's obviously how can I put this, knowledge that you've also used to get where you are, right? So it's not just you speaking. It's not an entertainment channel or a comedy, a prank channel. It's no wonder you actually growing, because if you're growing so fast, then it means what you're giving off to
actually have value.
Yes, exactly. So, if you continue with this channel, in the next 5 months, you're going to be where? Right? You're going to be even bigger. You're going to be even bigger. So it's just great that it's heading down a good path, right? And to all his subscribers and viewers, etc., I, as his sister, am so grateful for you guys, and so thankful for all that you guys are doing by watching, commenting, sharing, everything. It really means a lot to him, to us, to everyone in the family. We are really grateful for that, because we wouldn't be here without you guys.
That's perfect. Guys, one thing that I always like to say, no matter what you do in life, if you don't have, it just depends on the individual. But for me, no matter what you do, if you don't have the support from your family, then trust me, guys, you're just going to be loping in circles. But so long as you have the support and the love from your family first, it doesn't matter whosoever is support. So long as you have the love and the support from your family, trust me, the sky is not even the limit. The sky is the beginning. All right? And when it comes to that, you already hear from the horse's mouth. they support me 100%. They are always there. If I tell them, okay, I need time to do this, they understand. My wife already understands that. They understand very well. And that is something which I appreciate a lot when it comes to my family. My brothers, my father, even my own parents, everybody, they already know that, okay, Gollop is someone we can always rely on his decisions. And if we decide that, okay, this is an idea I want to implement, the only thing we just need to do is to provide him our support. So that is something I appreciate. I can do anything for them. I can do anything for my family. I can do anything for them because they give me that support in return, which is something which I appreciate a lot. That is why, guys, you will be able to see this explosive growth, this miraculous growth. Within 5 months, within 6 months, we are already above 18,000 subscribers. Within the next 5 months, trust me, this channel will be above 100,000 subscribers. That is speaking faith to the channel, and you guys are going to see, because I know what is coming after this. After our tour, after everything, when I'm back in the office, I know fire that is coming to the channel, and I know where the channel is going to be heading. We've also been able to teach more than, this is 18,000 people we are talking now as of present. And on Telegram alone, on people who are following the course and taking note, there are more than 3,000 people. So that is even more than almost my university, right? So, but all those people are relying on me. All those people are tapping knowledge from me. And also on Discord, we also have another section called Discord. Those are also paid members, people who are actually paid, because it is humanly impossible for 18,000 people to hear from me one-on-one. So because of that, I have another section of the channel that is called Patreon or Discord. So because of that, we also have hundreds of people on Patreon and Discord alone. You see, that is growth which I wouldn't have ever imagined. And it's all thanks to you guys, and also thanks to my family for their support. So it's also a medium to also say thanks to you guys, and to also say thanks to my family, because trust me, I wouldn't be where I was today if I wasn't getting support from them, if I wasn't getting the encouragement.
You always say to us, you don't say thank you to family.
Because that is the rule of the family. They'll always be there, and I appreciate they've always been there. So with that being said, guys, I hope you understand. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed this small episode of our travel episode. Let me just call it. I hope you've been able to enjoy this our travel episode, because as we are traveling as a family, I just wanted to take this opportunity, because this is also Christmas, to also pass out this message so that you guys can also hear from a family member. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching to the end. Make sure you leave a like on the video, and also let us know in the comment section if you even have some of this idea in your mind. Like, also, if I have to give you $1,000 today, what are you going to do with $1,000 and stuff like that? Also, make sure you smash the like button below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Until then, I'll see you guys on another video. Peace.